No, it's going to be a spinning ball of death. That was the absolute most disgusting. All right, everybody. It's the Arty 84 show live here in Revere, Massachusetts still. Episode 121.
Damn.
We are here at the studio, the Packy studio. We got new lights. It's a little bit brighter. Still working out some. We got the big teddy bear next to us.
It's a little too harsh on me.
We're also live on Instagram on the Packy's Instagram, so you can watch us there if that's where you're at right now. We're there. We're on Facebook Live, and I'm going to start on this real quick since I almost just threw up.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite beverages of all time that may have just been ruined for forever, which is probably a good thing because I gained 10 pounds drinking these last summer. So it's probably not a bad thing that I never drink these again. But I went to the bodega down the hall, or I should say down the road, that Eric probably keeps the kids in college the amount of times he goes there.
I only go there once
a
week.
It's still enough. I go there only once a month. I got this 12-pack the other day.
I move my car, I lose my spot. So
you know what? That makes me. I'm not going to get the 12-pack anymore. I'm going to pay $9 for the 6-pack so I could squeeze each individual can.
Yeah.
We got I got 5 of these cans. 5 cans, empty. Well, half empty.
Yeah, say half. Some of them were a quarter.
So yeah,
they were. It was obvious that
you
they
should
were.
keep them. Go up to the brewery and start a stink.
So UFO, I'm calling you out. I don't know if your canning process is subpar at best or what the fuck is going on. But basically, what you did was I opened one of the half-empty cans, and it tasted like I can't even describe the taste. I think concentration was probably the best. I think it was very concentrated.
It wasn't broken down.
It wasn't broken down. It literally made me dry. He even want to throw up. So
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, I haven't seen you make that expression. And I thought you were acting at first, and then I saw your eyes kind of wallow up, and I'm like, holy shit, he's gonna puke in the sink.
No, last time I tasted that taste was when the priest made me put his peepee in his mouth.
Oh.
Why do you always do a Michael Jackson
thing
after?
I guess it's kind of appropriate.
Michael Jackson is a pedophile, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes. We got one viewer on Instagram. Look at that. Hey. We never used Instagram before doing a live show, so this is going to be interesting for us.
I look like I'm watching a talk show.
How's the child?
Talk show.
How's the child doing?
Fine. He's just watching the elephant.
Nice. Eyes are getting heavy
back and forth. We were just talking. I was going to give him the mic, but
yeah, he makes some noise.
Boy,
we got a baby in the house. All right, so that was my rant on UFO. We have 2 more UFOs that are allegedly full, so we're gonna see if they're actually full or not. And if they're not, then I'm probably gonna throw up when I drink them. So
where do you want to go? Do you want to save your other rant about Facebook for halfway through, or do you want to go Oscars now?
No, let's do Oscars. We'll save the Facebook rant in case they shut us off of Facebook. That way we can at least get the rant in for the Oscars.
That's true. They're probably spying because they spy on everything.
Yeah. So Oscars. Did you watched it? Obviously,
I did. I watched most of it.
I thought it was a little bit of a bore fest.
Yeah, not at all.
I watched the last hour or so.
You thought it was entertaining?
I didn't watch it at all.
Oh, so it was boring.
I watched all the last hour.
Terrible.
Did it even have a host?
No.
Which I'm glad they don't do anymore because it moves faster and it's definitely smoother.
See, I disagree. I think a host makes it entertaining.
But then it goes on at almost past midnight.
Well, they don't. I mean, there's a way you can edit around it. I think having no host makes it so jumpy and there's no flow. At least if there's a funny guy, right? You can he's gonna have some humor. He's gonna add when Steve Martin used to do a show or dance and Billy Crystal would dance.
I'm all for a host, but I'm also for it actually. I think it actually flows a lot better without one because none of them are giving their.
There's no reason that show should be more than an hour and a half long.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the stupid stuff about filmography and all that shit can be done on their own time.
Well, some of those they don't even show. Some of the ones they don't show at all. They just do it during the commercial break.
They still on the runway.
So the one.
There you go. You won.
So the one thing I learned today, or yesterday, or this morning, I should say, because I didn't even see it live, is that we're all going to hell because we're drinking the milk of a calf.
Yeah, we're.
Do you know that, Sue?
We're artificially inseminating cows and stealing.
I'm not even going to say his real name.
I could say it.
River Phoenix's brother.
Joaquin Phoenix.
I'm not even going to say the Joaquin. Joaquin can suck my fucking Joaquin.
He's a really good actor. He just went off the.
He was saying that. Well, you say it.
It started off, because usually when he's an actor who does not like award ceremonies for giving speeches anyway. So when he walked up there, I knew we were in for something. And then he started off with the usual trajectory of when you're gonna roll your eyes because you're gonna talk about equality like they all do. Just get your damn award and walk off stage. But no, he didn't stop there. He then broke off, veering right, and then talking about how we artificially inseminate cows.
Yeah, how if we
artificially inseminate cows and we're stealing their milk to put in their coffee. And I'm like,
and when
a
cow moves, it's because they're in pain because they're losing a baby they didn't know they had.
But then
said,
yes,
he said the exact thing.
No, something like that.
Something of that nature.
No,
but
it could have been Arty recording somebody. Could have just been like. And I can't even explain what it would probably be if he.
And he looked like he had legitimate stage fright up there. His eyes like went bonkers. And then he mentioned his brother.
Yeah, he's nuts.
And a quote from his brother, and then he walked off stage. And then after that, I was like, okay, nothing can top that. And then Renee Zellweger comes on stage.
Yeah, that fucking lunatic.
Who just I felt like was throwing big fancy words up there to get people to go, yeah. But I think she was making up words. Do you want to
know what made her her announcement even better? If she just outed Kenny Chesney. You know, like
Kenny Chesney,
because they were married for like what, a year or so, and then they got divorced for they didn't. There's no reason why they got divorced.
That's not the end thing to do.
They call it she filed fraud, marriage fraud.
That sounds like a Pamela Anderson thing. Isn't Pamela Anderson do like that too? She's married for like a day.
And she'd be like, "Thank you for this award. I really appreciate it. I love getting the cum in my hair when I was doing
no, it's more
me,
like,
myself, and Irene."
Yeah. She get cum in the hair.
No, she got
that's Cameron Diaz.
No. She plowed him in the ass with the dildo.
Yes,
but Renee Zellweger looked like this, legitimately.
Yeah,
she looked like she was wearing Renee Zellweger's face.
She looks
like by the way,
like how Family Guy draws her as an anteater.
Yes.
And by the way, Kenny Chesney.
But she looked like someone who was wearing Renee Zellweger's
face.
So
why can Eminem perform?
That was weird.
Okay, that was weird.
Why can he and Kevin Hart can't?
I know.
Kevin Hart couldn't host last year, remember? Because he did a homophobic slur on a tweet.
Have you heard any of
Eminem's song where he straight up calls Moby?
Well, the whole thing behind this.
No, it's it. If people say it's music, you say whatever you want. There was a diss track.
So much time has passed, though. That wasn't in the public eye. That's what it is.
It wasn't a public eye. It was a song.
Platinum selling album.
No, but the song he sang did win an Oscar in 2002, and in 2002 he couldn't perform. He had to back out. I don't know what. It was still weird.
I know about that, but I'm just saying, why is the Academy allowing him to perform if they won't let Kevin?
Can I ask you a question? Why Eminem had no relevance to the rest of the Academy Award? Nothing at all.
No, I just said because that's that. Well, the thing
they
is,
wouldn't have him back then because of how bad he was.
So is that why they brought him on?
No, because the story behind it is he couldn't perform in 2002 when that.
And so they brought him in 2020.
That's what's weird about it. But that song did win an Oscar.
That's fine, but it's like, and he didn't even play any of his new stuff. Doesn't he have a new album out?
Yeah, I think so.
He played like an old. It was like I don't know. It was just a weird placement of a
Henry's going down
of a rapper who I hate.
He's fighting it.
Hey, I tell you, I'm not a big fan of him either.
He's fighting it.
Of the Eminems. What's he doing?
His eyes are starting to crunk down.
I don't know, but he's got that one song on his new album about the shootings, and it's pretty friggin' intense.
But it's not like a public song. It's on the album, but it's not like a video.
Well, it is a video. He just got shit for it.
But it's not a song that's being performed like live in the sense that like it's on in a ceremony.
He performed that song because it won an Academy Award. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's no other him. If he goes up there and just performs "Hi, my name is," it's like why?
Hi, my name is.
But that's the relevance. I bet you they're saying, look, we wouldn't have him back then, but look, we're open arms. People change.
You should have played "Hi, my name is."
It was amazing they couldn't find somebody else though. It's obviously
that's what that was. Which is the best person they've shunned.
Yeah.
No, why not? Okay, it's a new world. We'll now have Eminem.
So they're trying to do penance to him, basically.
Mike's gonna drop.
Hey,
but I just don't get why they told Kevin Hart he couldn't host it because of a tweet he had already apologized
because it was too. I know because it was too recent, close to when the Oscars.
No, turn it on.
But it was too recent to.
But he just used the word where Eminem.
I know.
I'm not bashing Eminem either. I'm just saying that I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy here.
Oh, I totally agree.
That Eminem literally called a gay person that word, and
the hypocrisy is absolutely legendary. I think it was. I think it was just odd, to be honest.
I will say Jojo Rabbit is hilarious. I've seen Jojo Rabbit. Movie.
Did you watch that movie?
I have. It's hilarious.
So it looks funny.
It is pretty.
If you're into like Hitler,
hanging out. The kid has an imaginary friend who's Hitler, and he goes to a Hitler youth camp, and it's pretty funny.
Which my grandmother did.
It's pretty funny.
She was in Hitler youth, and I want to ask her if she have a Jojo Rabbit when I go to Florida next month. I'm like, hey, do you have a Jojo Rabbit?
Well, his name was Jojo Rabbit because he was a wuss.
I like how he was like
blogger. She's pretty cute.
with the glasses on.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
We were just trashing her by now.
I know we trashed her, but I want to know who she is.
But she takes her sunglasses off and she's like.
She does once. She does like episodes where she like does makeup and she gets dressed.
Seems like she's in foreign countries.
Well, she is. She's in Italy. She's usually in Disney World, but this episode she's in Italy.
Yeah, Daddy must have. I don't know. Lost that one.
There's a whole episode we did where we just bashed this entire
Where are
vlog.
you? I think you were. You think you
I know
were
you
there for that too.
I think you were. You're gonna go download it and pleasure yourself.
It's gonna disappear for a while.
Oh, Sue, you're in the video. There you are.
Yeah.
Hi. And I shot you. Boom.
Wait, I am right now.
No, you were though. So
Shift Moon Facebook.
do you agree?
Creepy, bro.
Did you think the Irishman got snubbed?
No.
I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but it was.
It was good. It's just that it's like every other mom movie. It was a good movie. It was way too long.
Yeah.
It was almost 4. It was over. It's like 3.5 hours. Dude, that's almost 4 hours, which is half a freaking work day. That's a commitment,
Yeah, it is actually.
right? When you think about it,
It's a
God,
snow day.
that is.
In Parasite, you watching that? You already
I
watched?
want to. I've heard nothing
Subtitles.
but good things about it, but it's a subtitle movie.
Sometimes you got to subtitle.
That's I can't watch anything like that past like 8 o'clock at night. That's like my cutoff time.
I can't do
8 p.m.
fucking subtitles anyway. Do I look at the type of guy who's gonna sit there and do subtitles?
I can read subtitles.
I mean, I have an attention span of a zebra.
Depends on what time though. If it's like 10 o'clock at night, no way I'm watching anything with subtitles.
Yeah.
It's not happening. 8 o'clock, sure.
We got Should we jump in the Super Bowl real quick and tell how
yes,
horrific
okay.
that was?
Super Bowl, I mean the XFL. We talk about that too.
Yeah, we go to the Super Bowl and to the XFL. So here we go. Super Bowl.
We talked about that.
Did
No,
we,
we didn't.
did we talk about the Super? No, we talked about the Super Bowl, but we didn't talk about the Super Bowl parade.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah.
Did you watch any of it? See any
I
of it?
heard the audio from it.
So Kelsey, what do you think of that?
Well, I mean, there's always going to be somebody. I mean, is
What'd
it
you
any
say?
worse than like a Gronk who's going to?
What'd he say?
I didn't watch any of it.
What didn't he say? He was just a drunken mess. He was like a Gronk on steroids.
Now I see all over Facebook he's the most beautiful man in the NFL. So you got to win a Super Bowl to get noticed or something because they say that every year.
I know it's true.
He was
Very true.
so drunk that I don't think I've ever seen Gronk
Deserve it.
that drunk. So it was actually entertaining.
Yeah.
And then see that catch Mahomes did at the backhand? That was actually pretty
No, I didn't see
impressive.
that actually.
He was like sitting on the float, and someone's like, "Yo, Mahomes," and throw a bear at him, and he wasn't even looking, and he's reached his hand out and snatched it in the air, and then chugged the fucking thing. And then his girlfriend, they had video of her the entire parade. She was just taking selfies of herself on the boat. That's about it. He needs to get rid of that broad before he gets knocked up and then loses his entire life savings.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because she doesn't seem like the type of girl that might stick around after the
No.
going gets tough. You know what I mean?
It's true. Oh boy.
That cannoli looks good.
Are you calling my son a cannoli?
No, the cannoli that was on the TV.
Sounds like a cannoli.
Oh, I have to get that Cinnabon.
Yeah, we went on a little event yesterday to a dead mall up in where did we go?
I got excited that you were gonna bring back barbecue something because when you said
We ate it all.
barbecue, so-
I had this thing called the Dino bone. It was this giant bone of a shot rib off a cow. It was delicious.
Sounds delicious.
Melted in my mouth.
Not in your hand though.
Not in my hand.
No.
In my hand. And
Hi.
oh, you're on TV. Oh, there you are. There she is. She's on TV with the baby. And then you got the pulled pork, right? So you got pulled pork.
Was it as good as that one in Tennessee?
Was it? I don't know.
Lynchburg.
She had 2 in Tennessee, so
Oh,
No.
nothing's
Still-
still than that. I've never had a pulled pork sandwich better than that place.
It was so good. I too.
Yeah.
But then we went to a dead mall. We went to Steeplegate Mall in Concord. It's a dead mall. You know what we did there? We looked at dead people.
Looked at dead things.
It was literally dead. It was like 3 stores. So all those dead mall enthusiasts who are watching this vlog, there were 3 stores left in that mall.
You almost puked. I think Susie's about to puke too.
Well, because of that stuff I drink.
Oh yeah, I know.
Are
but
you
Susie's
able to
about
drink
puke,
that
isn't it?
now?
It's a
That
struggle.
Doesn't give you.
This might have ended it forever,
Oh no, it's that bad.
Shouldn't have
Though.
started. Fucking grapefruit's
which
gross.
Sue would be very happy with because I put on a large amount of weight when I was drinking these.
We
last
will do
summer.
that.
These particularly because they're all fucking sugar. I mean, wheat beer with grapefruit juice added.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like I'm doing something good to myself.
You get vitamin C. That's that is.
Yeah, I got,
Yeah,
my,
yeah, it's Shandy.
I got my fudge of vitamin D, if you know what I
Shandy,
mean.
Shandy's a bolting out of like pop culture now, everyday culture. Like people
It is.
they
Sounds
love
fancy.
Shandies. They've
I
seen
was-
it
remember-
disappear.
Do you remember I was drinking Shandy's back in the day when we worked at Margaritas together before?
Yes.
I used to mix.
Remember that bus of English people came. They kept asking about it, and all of a sudden you started.
Yeah,
drinking.
it was Bud. I would take Pabst Blue Ribbon,
Mm.
Sprite, top it off with Sprite, and then grenadine.
Oh,
It was delicious. It was the only way you could make it. Made a Pabst Blue Ribbon taste like fucking sex in your mouth. And if you know me, I'm a fan of sex in the mouth.
so did you watch any XFL? This week?
Yeah, so it was on. We were in 2 different places.
Yeah, it was
this
on.
weekend.
It was definitely on.
Yeah, no, it was like on the. We were at the restaurant. It was on, and then we were at yeah, it was just on. It was just I was watching as it was on. It was entertaining.
Yeah, I didn't catch any. I know there's quite a few new rules. I haven't been able to look them up. Though.
Kickoff is pretty sweet.
Can you do me a favor? Can you grab me my? I forgot I wear my hat today. My red hat that's on the top of the tupperware up there. I forgot. I have to change my hat because it is that time. Yes, that please. Thank you.
So do we think this will go 10 weeks? I didn't mean to go the full.
What's that?
AAF only made it 8. You think this will go past?
Oh
8?
no, this guy's so much more higher praise.
Do you think it's gonna go more than a season?
If they keep doing what they're doing, like because
No.
the AAF failed because they put too much in it, too much money into it, too much. They paid the players too much. They had, the XFL, they're only getting paid like $50,000.
Yeah.
I know,
but it's gonna like.
it's.
I wanted to find people
I
that
want
loved
to.
the AAF, and I couldn't last year. Now the XFL, everywhere you look,
I
people
think.
love
I
it.
also think name recognition has a lot to do with it as well because the AFF,
AAF league.
no one really knew anything about it, but XFL has already been there, and we know who's running it.
Yeah.
And it's
And
kind
you
of
know-
a establishment.
And you know how bad it went the last time. So
Yeah,
I give it- I
almost
give it-
guarantee it's going to be better.
I give it 2 years max. 2 years.
Maybe 2 years. I mean, that's 1 year longer
is.
than the last one.
It is. It is. It would still fail though, and the reason is because one, the players are being paid too little, and they're eventually not going to. Like, I'm getting my ass kicked for $40,000 a year.
They basically
Eventually,
they
they're going to
know
revolt.
Yeah, but what
they
else are they
know
gonna do?
bring in the money, you get paid more. That's like their thing. That's their niche.
I know,
guess,
but the
of
players
thing.
themselves are eventually going to not be able to deal with that. They're
Yeah,
gonna be
well,
pissed.
They
but-
have to. They just have to get better. That's
But then,
the
like,
deal.
what else?
You want more money, you play better, and you make our team more money.
What else are they gonna do though? You know what I mean? I mean, if you're not playing football, making $40,000 a year, we're gonna work at Wendy's.
But eventually,
They're gonna get
your
endorsements.
body's gonna take
They're
a-
probably gonna get endorsed. They could still make it. Not like they'll be like
We'll see.
they'll be like our friends that go to college and get like vice president jobs, like that much money.
Let's see
And
what
it's
week
like
5
that.
brings. Week
Yeah.
1 is always, you never know, because everyone's going to be tuning in out of curiosity.
I just get
So let's
people bitch and moan from the day after the Super Bowl to August that there's no football, and they're fucking giving you football.
But see, I
Stop
like that
picking
there's
it
no
apart.
football because I miss it.
There
And then
is
I'm happy
football,
when it's
then-
come back.
The New England Revolution. There's plenty of football.
Well, that is technically football.
Oh,
Soccer, but
oh,
yeah,
oh.
These
I get
people
it. That
will
was
watch
good.
Texas A&M play Texas A&M on a Friday on April, but they're making fun of XFL or AAF.
Well, I'm not making fun of it. I think it's a great idea. I just don't know if it's going to work. I don't mind it. It has some rules that I think are good. They have their own ball spotter. That's his only job is to spot the ball in the correct spot. The
Have
NFL
you-
doesn't freaking do
Have
that.
been to a swingers club? They have their own ball spotters too.
Oh,
Hey, guy, I want to spot your ball for you. Go, you giggity. What?
and the
Do you
AAF
change
even did
character
some,
when you put that trumpet
Yeah, I
on?
am. Yeah. Do you like?
The
I hope
AAF
everyone likes my Trump 2020 hat.
The
Yeah.
AAF league also did some good things. Like, for example, like one of their rules, which I really liked, was they got rid of the onside kick, and instead you had a chance of like 4th and 12
Mhm.
from the 20.
I like that idea. It's a great idea. They
Yeah.
did that at the All-Star, the Pro Bowl. They tried it out.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I like it a lot.
4th down conversion from your
Except
own 20.
Kirk Cousins
It's
was-
stupid because 4th and
You're not-
15 is pretty easy to.
Yeah, but
But
unless
if you
you're
lose
Kirk,
it, then they get the ball back.
unless you're stupid Curtin Cousins who's thrown for a touchdown. All you need was 15 yards.
Oh, yeah,
You would've got the
yeah,
first
yeah.
down. I was like, what are you doing? Doesn't make any sense.
Does it go what? I don't get another play.
Well, do you know why? Because he's with girl Minnesota Vikings. So we figured out that Kirk Cousins is fucking Leslie.
Yeah, right.
Well, did-
New man on the Minnesota
the
Vikings.
Patriots were inquiring about Andy Dalton and AJ Green today.
I just got a DNA test found out. I'm
That'll be
100%.
just rumoring.
AJ Green.
No, they did. They inquired about AJ Green and Andy Dalton today.
I gotta say, not a big AJ Green fan. He can't stay healthy.
What about
Yeah,
Dalton?
Dalton's
Dalton's
even
Andy
worse.
Dalton, man. I know.
You know what? I actually hope the Patriots bring in Dalton for a season. You know why?
It'd be one hell of a
Because
spectacle.
10,000 people will get rid of their season tickets, and I'll fastly move up the list.
And those are the people that are the ones that cry bandwagon people and,
Yeah.
and hate. Like I wouldn't if I had whatever. If you're gonna
No.
suck, you're gonna suck.
I'm
How many
curious
bad
what Belichick-
Celtics games do we have to go to after they
Yeah.
lost everyone?
I'm
But we never got rid of the
curious
tickets.
What Belichick can do without Brady. I want to see that. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
I want
I
to
think
see.
he wants to show it.
Do you know who doesn't want to see that? Season ticket holders, which is fine because get rid of your season ticket holders because I'll buy
I'm
them
just gonna move you up the list.
because I've been on the list for 15 years now and I'm waiting to get on this fucking bandwagon. You know what? I'm not going to get off them. Once I get them, I'm going to keep them. You know why? Because I'm an American.
Merc.
And we're going to make America great again.
Jesus.
One step at a time.
Oh boy.
Change.
Why no one's watching.
That
Do you know the only Democrat I'd consider voting for is Buttigieg, whatever his name is. That guy was the mayor of some city in Indiana.
I don't like anybody right now.
Yeah, he's
It's
pretty cool,
horrible.
dude. Pete 2020. He's been blowing up. We went to New Hampshire yesterday and signs for him everywhere. You know?
Yeah.
Big election tomorrow in New Hampshire. Big election. Who do you think's gonna win? Do you even give a fuck?
I have to, but right now I don't. I
Yeah.
can't yet. I really hate everybody.
Oh, I hate everyone too. It's just the best person you hate. You know, that's basically how it goes. You know, sometimes you just gotta take
It's
a DNA
depressing.
test and you gotta
It
find
really
out.
is depressing. Like
Yeah.
how it's like this is the best you can put at us.
Oh, I mean,
Really?
they say it's the best, but I mean, around nothing's gonna get you down.
I think that UFO you almost threw up is starting to.
Could they find someone that's like maybe under the age of like 60 to run for president?
That'd be great.
You know, because I mean,
And it understands politics. Yeah.
like Bernie's in his almost 80.
Yeah.
Biden's almost 80. Hillary, I'm not quite sure how old she is. Did you fuck Hillary back in the day? She didn't look too bad back
Sure.
in like the 80s.
Sure.
80s Hillary.
Why
looked
not?
alright.
That would do it with a couple drinks.
Think she's a lesbian? Think she likes the woman?
I think she's like asexual. Has
Yeah.
nothing in her body that even goes about that.
I can tell you someone who's not asexual. Her husband.
Oh, her husband's a deviant.
Loves vagina.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
he's a
he can't-
deviant.
Loves it. Doesn't care if it's fat, skinny, black, white.
No,
doesn't
Bill's
really care.
Bill's a deviant.
Bill will get his dick sucked by probably who's Chris Jenner's ex-husband,
Bruce Jenner,
Bruce Jenner.
who doesn't even exist anymore because technically,
Technically, it's Caitlyn Jenner.
yeah. And there was talk about
Yeah.
taking his Olympic medals away because technically doesn't exist anymore.
Hey there, Caitlyn. Oh, you
Right?
want to come over here and give me a blowy? Coming to the
Jesus.
Oval Office. Bill Clinton. Who's that guy you used to know who did the really good Bill Clinton impression? He called up the radio show I was on in college, remember? He was really, really good. What was his name? It was a comedian, you know. Like, I don't know.
John Lahaye.
I don't know. But he called up and he was doing the Clinton.
You're pretty
fucking-
good.
Yeah.
Not as good as someone we know who does really good. Bill Cosby.
I could do a great Bill Cosby, but I gotta find something good to say.
Hey Bill, why were you how did you tweet in jail? How are they allowing
Yeah.
you to tweet in jail? Can you
Well, you gotta smuggle the phone through the doodad, and put it in with the jello, put it in the rec room.
please- there we go. That's interesting. And then so how
How
did
many
you know
kinds of cigarettes does that get?
Yeah, I mean other people use your Twitter account or are you just using it by yourself?
No,
A phone call or something? Somebody
Yeah.
no.
Do you like
Camille call you or something?
so I heard that Rudy Huxtable came out and said you actually enjoy prison.
It's not so bad. It'll be even better when I get my endorsements back.
You think Jello let you do an endorsement wearing like orange jumpsuit?
I look good in orange. It is my color.
Giggity.
The best part is you don't have to do the facials and the moves, but
Yeah.
you do.
I have to. It
to
just
make
goes
those, yes,
with
you
it.
have to get the. You know what I mean? It's like
It's channeling it. It's finding it.
You're not channeling it.
You know.
You're in there. You're in a Cosby.
Yeah.
But sometimes.
I wish I could do. I can't do Obama though. I wish I could. I could.
How is Obama?
I can kind of do. I can kind of do a George W.
Yeah.
You've heard. You've heard that one.
Yeah,
That one's okay.
sometimes. Yeah.
You know.
It's a little.
We're freedom.
yeah,
Say things like freedom. You know.
that sounds pretty.
Take a
good. That
deep
was
breath.
pretty
That
good.
was pretty good.
Al-Qaeda. You know. Iraqi Peninsula. You know.
We should do an interview. Like I'll just ask questions. You just say random
This
shit.
is
Yeah.
Barack Obama. No.
Barack Obama.
Obama.
How's Obama? To sound
Oh.
like. I can't do voices. That's my very. I wish I knew how to do voices.
You can only do that one creepy voice.
Hey guys, what's up? Adam, you want to take a picture of me when I'm
Like at the old
naked?
studio, and you just stare at me from across the table.
That'd be
Yeah.
a great gay
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
Hey, Arty over there. How you
Hey,
doing?
gay Arty. Hey, listen. You're not gay unless you like it.
Well, my daddy.
Exactly.
So, and I have nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
I miss my daddy. He was a good guy.
I buried him.
He
That's,
served
that's right. George Senior did
CIA.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Clitoris invasion.
Jesus. Okay. Have you can you
I can only do Dana Carvey doing "Not Gonna Die." That's all. I can't do no impressions.
do you have Instagram on your phone?
I do.
Can you see? Or can you? I'm curious what we look like on Instagram on the Packy.
You can do Bobby from remember Bobby's World.
Yeah, I love Bobby's World. That was what's his face? Who did?
That's Howie Mandel.
Howie
yeah.
Mandel. That's right.
Someone else pretty good. Who was
He did like all the voices in that show.
it?
Didn't he?
Adam. He used to do a voice.
Which one?
I don't know which one it is. Trying to see which ones you do.
When my wife gets really drunk, she does Michael Jackson Susie, and she just goes. "Eh, hee, hee."
Not to be confused with Chinese Susie.
No, not to be confused with North Korean Susie, which North Korean Susie is not one Susie. None of us want to see. Trust me.
Yeah.
There she comes.
She might have corona.
There she
Korean-
is.
Asian Susie might
Oh,
have
she has her
corona.
hair done. Like, hello, thank you so much, Jason
This
Susie.
looks normal.
Is there volume and stuff?
Yeah.
Does it sound good? Oh, there he goes.
Look So she might have the coronavirus.
Oh, I hope I don't. God.
You know, at first when that came out, I was like, that sucks. And then it was meh. And now I'm starting to get a little concerned
Yeah.
because while the death toll, if you look at the numbers, the percentage isn't that high in terms of death, the amount of people that have had it. But, and it's funny because the news isn't saying the most possibly nerve-wracking thing about this whole thing, which makes me more concerned because the news usually loves to scare you.
Yeah.
And they're not mentioning the fact that, so it only takes about 2 weeks or so for a virus to potentially mutate.
Let me ask you a question.
If that thing mutates,
yeah,
and for the
fucked.
worse,
Think
it
we're gonna
can
be
start killing a lot more people.
Like outbreak, you think? Do you think here's a question. You deal with a lot of Asians for your work.
Yes, I do.
Are you concerned about the books that come in?
We are concerned about a few. The plants are now are reopening this week. At the end of the week, more of them will be going, but
Yeah.
it's going to be at a lesser capacity.
Yeah.
Printers.
So like what are you doing to the books?
Well, they print them over there. They
They don't print them there?
they are printed there.
Oh, yeah,
and then
so-
they're sent over by huge freighters. You know,
And then what do you think? They're just marinating in those freighters. The
Uh,
Corona
we don't know.
on the paper.
They're
Who
still
knows?
not 100% sure.
Some guy was like, Emma Ragazzo cookbook. Who do? Achoo! And he puts it in there. And he did that about 15 times. Now Emerald's going to have a cookbook that's going to give you the coronavirus.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah, it is.
A buddy of mine showed me a picture of how the coronavirus started. Did I tell you about this last week?
No,
It's a picture of a stripper.
I was. Gonna say,
So
Hence
look,
Corona.
looks like Eric's watching us on the Instagram.
looks like Eric.
Isn't that light pretty bright? So that light right there is only at 56. Because I was getting a weird glare on that really shitty camera that we're using for this thing.
No.
But-
Was
Yeah.
it Consuela? I could do Consuela.
Consuela? Who's
yeah,
that?
from Family Guy. The
Oh, yeah.
No, Superman, no here.
Oh.
No, little Henry. Go sleep.
Here's the baby. Baby's back. Is he freshly cleaned up? And
No.
baby has a life, you know?
See,
Even though he doesn't communicate very well.
see,
right now.
Superman, no here.
Struggling in his communication skills, but he is only 2 months old, so
he
you know,
has an out. He has an excuse. I
he
think.
does. I think he has some time to develop, right? Eric, how old were you when you started talking? 30?
Forming actual sentences. That's
Yeah.
still debatable.
No idea.
I heard you reading War and Peace at 3 months old.
I came out reading War and Peace.
You did. That was very. See, wasn't the pages soggy from all the?
No, it was on the floor. That's when I seen it. You know, I seen it. You know,
I
doctor
came
must have
out-
been reading it before.
I was reading The Art of War.
Out of War.
The Art of War.
How about the War of Art? That's a story about me.
War. Oh,
It's about my
Clever.
it's about my war statistic when I played baseball.
God, the nerd stat. I don't
So-
even understand that stupid stat.
So let me ask you a question: would you eat spaghetti
Okay,
with egg noodles, like spaghetti sauce on egg
I
noodles?
guess I'd try it.
You know what it reminds me of? The very last scene of Goodfellas when he goes, "When I came out here, I wanted some pasta with marinara sauce. Where'd they send me? Egg noodles and ketchup."
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just joking. Relax. It's from a scene from Goodfellas. At the very end, Henry Hill got ketchup and noodles.
It's just, I mean, they're the same thing. It's just how it's just. I don't know
Yeah.
the texture.
One's
It's,
Chinese, one's Italian. I guess
It would work.
they're all
It
the
wouldn't be
same.
gross.
No, it would be sexy. I like butter on my egg noodles, but I like pasta sauce on my pasta. Makes sense, right?
Do you eat out of the microwave too?
Yeah.
We want to try that.
No.
I'm sure it's horrible.
What's that? Wait, what?
Microwaving your pasta.
Oh, I heard about people doing that. Communists microwave their pasta. I'm telling you. We have nine viewers.
You trouble over there?
9 viewers. Who's watching us? Say hi. Because I'm sure you're not entertained. I mean, it is Monday night though, so at least you're not like skipping your kid's baseball game to watch this show.
That's true. It is a light day.
But yeah, so we did the Oscars, we did Super Bowl parties, we did what else is in the news these days? The coronavirus.
Yeah.
That's pretty big, I guess, huh?
We did Oscars and
Oscar. I knew him. He was the guy who washes the dishes at the restaurant I used to work at.
question.
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to fly 10 miles an hour or run 100 miles an hour?
I would say fly 10 miles probably because it wouldn't be much different than me just walking. Be better than me walking, actually.
It would be better, but you get fat because you're going to fly everywhere, even though it's 10 miles an hour. I think running 100 would be better.
But they wouldn't. Are you running in warp speed? Like you're afraid you're gonna hit a wall if you don't program yourself good
That's
enough?
a good point. So yeah, you would. Yeah. But I think running 100 miles an hour would be better.
Yeah. But then how about you run too much and you burn too many calories? And
That's true too.
And you pass out and die.
Yeah, okay. But I see myself. I'd like float to like 10 miles an hour, up to 10 miles an hour. I'd float to the
You
fridge.
could hear him.
Float.
Yeah.
I'd float to the fridge. Float to my bedroom. Float to.
If I could fly, yeah, I would be at R. Kelly's house every day.
Would you be trapped in the closet?
I beg, I want you to piss on me.
Well, that was one of the best skits ever.
So this can, I opened up the second can here. It actually tastes fine.
That's good.
But now I'm very apprehensive.
I'm a little worried about you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die.
I'm slightly
I
worried.
think they injected the
I felt like
coronavirus.
you drank a high concentrated.
That
UFO.
tasted so bad. I can't even describe how bad this tasted. And I am, and I was like on my high horse too. I'm like, oh, I got a deal. I'm like, it's $9 for a 6-pack, $16 for a 12-pack.
It was defective.
And there were half of them were defected. And then, like I said, I'm going to take him down to the guy, and he's going to look at me like I have 12 heads.
Yeah.
It's Eric's buddy, though. He took one of the girls over there out for a date.
I feel like if you
At the bodega.
did you take her out?
No.
You were thinking about it.
I was thinking about asking her. I don't know if she was hitting on me or not.
He was going to have.
I still think you should take some of the ones that are half filled because the can is sealed.
Yeah.
And bring them down and be like, see what? And what's the worst he's gonna say? No. Like,
Yeah.
So what?
And I just wasted a half hour of my day.
Half hour. They're not that far away.
I know, but then they're going to get conversations and stuff like this. I think what I should do is just throw them at the that car if the guy puts a note on him outside. Eric, you want to do that? You want to pull the empty cans over his car?
No.
The guy wrote the angry note to you?
I don't know if that was to me. I mean, it had to be. But
I want to know about
Was
his.
it on your car?
No, there's
No.
this guy in the garage over there who says, I'm watching you on cameras from above.
Don't
There's-
spit. Don't be an idiot.
There's no
blah,
cameras
blah,
from above.
I won't. I'll put the extra work in to find you. Be
What?
smart. But I don't know. I just, I go to the corner. I smoke some of the weed in the corner. But I spit. I'm not spitting on his car.
You should have put a post-it note and been like, if I was going to do anything to your car, I'd steal those
Okay.
2 sets of tires you have sitting behind you.
Does he work for the building or anything?
No, he's some.
He says he can see from the camera above. So
There's no camera from above.
there is. This is in the garage.
Yeah, do you think those cameras actually work? Cameras don't work.
So was he just some old guy with nothing better to do?
I don't
No,
know. Unless he's driving.
young
He's
Asian kids.
driving a rice rocket.
I kind of want to fuck with this guy. Was he young?
We don't know what he looks like.
Yeah,
We
I
assume-
mean,
We assume he's
He just leaves
Asian.
notes.
no,
we
he
ass-
is. I've seen him get in the car.
we-
I've seen him.
we
But they're
assume-
all.
He has Asian writing on the side of the car.
But how do you know it's him?
I've
He just
seen
leaves
him get
notes?
in there one
I'm
time.
confused.
The note's
I've
in the side window
Okay.
next to his car.
All right.
That it was handwritten too.
I thought he was leaving notes on your windshields and stuff. No,
No, he's leaving
Oh.
notes in Eric's car saying, "Hey, baby, I'm down."
You should
whatever.
put a sticky note on his window. Just say ha ha ha. Like
Yeah, you
LOL.
should. You should put a sticky note and say, "I see you."
I would.
What are we showing? What is this?
What is that? Please tell me it's like not a placenta.
That's something I left in there.
No, this is the sauce that we froze.
What is
man,
it?
I don't need to see it then. I have a what?
What?
So like a hot dog. And it's like
Adam, what are you doing in that pasta?
ah.
Anybody like this?
That big sausage? No, unless it's
No.
But you cook-
Even Henry's upset about it.
Henry wants the big sausage.
Oh fuck no.
You think that's Todd's sausage? Well, I guess it is Todd's sausage.
Oh boy. Crime babies.
The baby does not want the sausage.
No, he's not.
Henry, what are you upset for?
He's getting cranky over there.
If I fell asleep like that, someone put me in the nut house.
I cry myself to sleep like that every night.
Do you really?
No.
Oh, I was
No.
like, you need to be.
That'd be so
Do
depressing.
you want me and Eric to come over and rock you? When was the last time you cried yourself to sleep? When you're watching the
Every
Oscars
night.
last night? Yeah, every night.
Oh,
So we had 4:30 in the morning the other day. We had a fire drill. All the fire alarms are going off. Woke us up out of a cold sleep, and then I'm like thinking to myself, "Well, if this is a real fire, we gotta get our ass together because we gotta get 2 dogs going, and we gotta get a baby out of the house."
and a turtle.
Well, the turtle we left.
Aw.
Which,
Filbert.
well, I wasn't 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it was a fire drill. I think I would. If there was a real fire, once I got everyone in the house, I would have ran back in and grabbed the shit we needed real quick,
No.
and then ran back out. But luckily, thankfully, it wasn't a real fire or anything like that.
That's been happening a bit in this
This
building,
happens
hasn't it?
quite a lot in this
Yeah.
place. I'm not gonna lie.
The alarm was going off this morning.
Has there been
Is it
any
really?
sort of email thing going around as to why?
No, I mean we're not trying to ruffle feathers here because we're like living on an edge here.
You're like squatting in
I
here.
don't even think we paid February month rent yet, to be honest with you. So I think we're kind of just like living one dream at a time. Yeah,
Aw.
we could be asked to remove ourselves from this premise at any time.
That's not gonna happen. You're good.
So, luckily in Massachusetts, I think they got to give us 3 weeks, 3 months, 30 days.
For what?
I mean, before we stop paying rent, before they kick us out.
At 30 days, they can give us a late fee. They can file after 14.
I get you. Okay. A fun fact for you.
There you go.
You know, I took an DNA test. I found out my
This one's gone far.
Minnesota
This one,
Vikings.
this saying or
Yes.
whatever he does
Minnesota
This gimmick
Vikings.
has gone for a long time.
What has?
This Minnesota Vikings.
I got a new
DNA
man on
test.
Minnesota Vikings.
This has gone longer than
Well, he
most.
stopped talking about Lizzo. So
But
that's
no, that's
That's
her
Lizzo.
song.
I know, but I haven't heard the name Lizzo in a while.
Oh, but that's her song.
That
so
is her
it's-
song. Okay,
Which
yes,
is true because that Nuva thing went on for a little while.
Yeah,
now.
that Nuva ring went up for a long
I used to
That's
talk.
it.
Remember I talked about Nuva rings,
Yeah, I remember you talking about Uber rings.
and then what was the other thing I talked about? Let's go back into the things like the beating the dead horse I've done.
Yeah, just run it into the wall.
Nuva, my nickname in high school, Nuva rings.
In high school is the saying. That's a catchphrase. That's like your catchphrase.
There was one that I started that you ran with and then threw into the wall, which was like a flash in the pan. You ran that one into the wall.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, do you have? I don't know if you have this in your house.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a gas powered microwave?
No.
What kind of microwave do you have?
What if they're all. Nope, not saying it. Not saying it. I know where this is going.
Do you ever see a gas powered microwave?
Don't do it.
How do microwaves work?
Oh, I remember that one.
Damn it, cocksucker!
You almost had me, and then I was like, wait a minute, this sounds very familiar.
Isn't that originally Joey's?
Probably. That sounds very Joey.
I stole a lot from Joey.
Yeah.
Joey originally.
What did he originally say?
No, yeah.
Is anyone
Well,
out
let me find
there?
that's Henry's first
If
words.
anybody ever thought there was one, I mean,
there's
right
anyone-
off the bat, a gas microwave sounds horrible.
If there's anyone out there watching this show, can you please tell me what their microwave, how they run their
Please
microwave?
don't. You're gonna set off a chain reaction.
Imagine if that was Henry's first word, and you set that off to a stupid joke.
Boogie, electric.
And because it's the first word, he's going to repeat it constantly. And then
Yeah.
Artie's going to have to say that constantly. So
That's right.
it would cancel itself.
He's gonna go to school and he's gonna be like oogie boogie boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did I say? Nuva ring. Nuva ring was a big one.
It was.
I was a little yellow Peepee Man down in Washington D.C.
Oh God, I didn't. Where did that even come from?
because I put I had a water bottle, right, and I took that vitamins that the emergency stuff. And I put it in a water bottle and it made it yellow. And I was just walking around like the water bottle was my penis, and I was walking up to people going, "Little yellow Peepee Man."
Was that Saturday or was that?
That was when we were going to the
Monday.
casino. So yeah, it was Saturday. Like yeah, Saturday night. Sunday we didn't do much.
That
We were pretty
sounds
much
cute.
dead. What's the matter, buddy?
That was cute.
Oh, what's the
That was
matter?
like not so cute.
Oh.
Oi, oi.
He says, ay, ay, ay.
Hey, what's your nickname in high school?
Colin, he's
Tired.
crying because you're reliving your old bad joke.
Tired and cranky.
He heard half of them
Yeah.
It's in a womb.
He's like, not this shit again.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, put that on. That's another Joey.
That's another one up there.
Yeah, Joey has the classics.
Knit that. I got
Knit
knit that,
that
on
on
a
a
sweater.
We found out. So we'll go back to the dead malls real quick. We were up in New Hampshire, which is it's New Hampshire, so the characters up there, whatever. We seen Sue goes. I think a good sign of a dead mall is when there's a tattoo parlor in a mall. And I go, yeah. The Mall of New Hampshire, which is was once a flushering, vibrant mall.
It's not Rockingham though. Is
No,
it?
it's up in.
Rockingham's still okay.
It's all right. There's some. It's starting to die down too.
Yeah.
The mall in 5 years, malls as we know it today are going to all be dead.
It's weird though. There's still pockets like Burlington. Are you kidding me? That thing is still filled. That parking lot. It's
So
weird.
Burlington and like North Shore Mall
Yeah.
and
It's
South
so
Shore
weird.
Plaza are your niches. So you'll have malls, but you won't have as many as you are. They're
Oh,
going
it's
to
gonna be
they're going to be
cut
very
down, right.
concentrated into the areas. You know what I mean? And I predict what we think. I mean, once that Sears goes out and that Square One, and then Macy's is about to close a bunch of stores, and I guarantee that closing Square One. What the fuck's going to do? What's that mall going to be?
You just don't need that space anymore. The size of that store for that amount of rent they're paying is
Oh,
ridiculous,
yeah.
probably.
I mean, even Nordstrom's was smart when they started building a new Nordstrom's. It was half the sizes of what the old department
Yeah.
stores used to be. But I honestly to God don't know what's going to go in the Square One Mall. They're going to knock it down and put more apartments. That's what's going to happen.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
That's
It's
probably what's gonna
inevitable.
happen. Yeah.
I give it. We'll be having this show 10 years from now. We'll be
No,
like,
it's gonna be like a market,
yeah, Marketplace, Market
like-
Street.
yeah, they have a bunch of stores.
Yeah.
The fuck, the
If they
covers
even
on
do
top.
that, I mean, even if they even do
Well,
that,
they'll keep a couple things,
maybe I don't know.
Even Target's experimenting with that. There's one in Stoneham, really small.
Yeah,
Target.
they have them in
It's like-
Cambridge.
yeah, it's
Major
like
cities have
tiny-
them. Yeah, they decide they look like Walgreens. They have like the shit in the same amount of stuff Walgreens have.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't buy an IKEA desk inside there, but you can buy toilet paper.
Yeah, it's definitely a test. That's for
Did
sure.
you go to Target with us when we were in DC? You took a walk with us, didn't you?
I think so.
Yeah, that was like one of those little express Targets. We're down the street from our hotel.
Yeah, there's one in Stoneham. There's the big ones in Woburn and Saugus though.
Oh yeah, like I said, yeah, the city Target, like
City Target,
yeah,
exactly.
there's a
Yeah,
couple floors.
yeah, it's like a Walgreens. You get what you need, bare necessities. You're not buying a big screen TV in there.
No, definitely not.
I'd like to have a big screen TV in my studio apartment that would be in the basement of my house once it's built. But
We'd like to have 4 of them, like all interconnected.
whenever that happens, this is what now February the 10th, and we were talking about we should have been already in the house 3 months ago. So
Yeah.
this is good. This is good.
Yeah, I am impressed that you've been able to deal and live in this situation for that long. I can understand it for a little while, but this is long, man.
kinda ridiculous.
I'd be going crazy.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
How is your sanity still intact?
Well, it sucks. I mean, it is what it is. But it's just
You do it.
there's so much potential. There's so much shit I want to do in the house. I just want to do. I just need to do it. The studio. There's the downstairs is the basement, and then there's the shed off the side of the house, which is basically going to be like a studio apartment. It's big enough. It's about the size of this living room. Not as wide, but it's probably about 12 feet to 13 feet deep, and 7 feet wide.
Yeah.
So it's enough to have a little bar in there, have like a little TV and shit in there. We're gonna have the studio in the room next to it, kind of thing. So it's gonna be like a room to be used lots of times. If doors that open up to the backyard, so it's like, just want to get this fucking thing going because right now it's like we're doing the show with shit everywhere.
Yeah.
There is shit everywhere.
Well,
There's my son's teddy bear. There's
Making the most of
my
it, though.
office is in my living room with
Yeah.
my printer in front of me. I'm using a folding table for the Instagram camera. We have the big umbrella lights set up in the far, like in the living room. I mean, this is things we have to deal with on a daily basis.
True.
It's just
You're making the most of it, though. You're.
I mean, what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly
We
what
gotta
you're
do.
gonna
We've managed this far, so at least when we have the nice studio, we'll have the nice backdrop, we'll have the green screen behind you, so we'll be able to broadcast whatever we want, and then things will be nice. And by the time the studio's done, we'll be talking about the next election that's going to happen in 4 years.
A
So.
teacher sleeping with another student.
Nice girl sleeping with boy.
Yeah. A
That's how it's
female
never
middle school
publicized the other way
teacher
around.
allegedly had sex 8 or 9 times with a 15-year-old student at her home while her own child was present in the house.
How old was the whole child?
She's 34.
Okay,
And the other kid, the guy, the kid's 15. I don't know how. I think 8.
Damn,
Oh, not even a teenager. That's fucked.
that's a little.
That's a little.
No, the
no,
kid.
no,
No, she was
no.
fucking a 15-year-old.
15-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Her kid was 8.
Oh, all right.
God, where were these horn up broads when we were fucking?
No
in school,
shit,
huh?
right?
Jesus.
It's never
I
reported.
mean, I'm
the other
not
way
saying
around.
it's right.
No, it's
'Cause,
not.
I mean, technically, it's illegal.
It is illegal. They're still pedophiles.
Technically, it is.
They're still
Well, it is.
pedophiles, and they should still be prosecuted.
It
to
is.
the fullest
I
extent of
agree.
the law, but
But there's a big but there. If you're like a 15-year-old dude, right?
Yeah.
You're all horned up.
yeah,
I mean, you're doing the stuff, you're jacking it, you're looking at porn and stuff,
Yeah.
right? I mean, and if a teacher that was like half good looking said to you, "Hey, Adam, want to come over to my house and fuck me?"
Yeah.
I mean, you would have to be. My biggest thing would be, how do I get to the
she's
teacher's
taking
house?
advantage of that horned up teenager.
Yeah, but don't,
he's
but
not going to stop
yeah, but
himself.
don't we take advantage? I'm not saying what happened is
no,
right.
no, I know what you're saying. No,
but
they're so
devil's
worked
advocate.
up. They're not going to say
Yeah.
no. That's your point.
But it's
Yeah,
it's
like,
no
they're
different
not
than
gonna
going
say
to a
no.
bar and a girl's been drinking and she's all horned up because her boyfriend just dumped her and she was looking for some D.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
But the problem is, then you know what's going to happen. He's going to
Says-
tell his buddy, and then his buddy's going to get jealous.
what
And
it
he's the
is?
one who's going to
Right.
rat
You
him.
know why? It's
That's
because
what's
these 15-year-olds are looking like 18, 19, 20-year-old kids now. That's why
Yeah.
That's why these such things are increasing. That's my view on it.
I think that's
So
part,
why
I
do
think
you
it's also
when you
a
pull
power
some
thing, too.
legislation so it's legal to do this? Is that what your
I'm
is that your
saying
platform?
somebody wants- says
Is
you
this
have
what
to-
you're is this what you're running for city council for?
No, just saying.
Eric Powell is running for Wakefield City Council. He stands on statutory rape to lower the age.
Speaking
I
of
did-
speaking of high school and school, they were talking about this on the radio today. Did you guys play sports growing up?
Yeah.
Did you ever have cup checks?
Oh, touch
Hell
your
yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about cup checks.
Yeah, well, you just fucking smack a kid's dick. and
Did
see
they
if-
do that?
No, the
I never
coaches.
experienced.
Oh,
that,
the
though.
coaches? No, I used to just do it. We used to do it with other players.
No.
Yeah, I never experienced that at
Hmm.
all. But I guess it was a common thing.
No, I don't. I've never had a coach do that to me.
I've
but-
had, like-
Zolak was talking about.
I've heard coaches being asked. Like I remember a coach be like, "You all wearing your cup today?" And people be like, "Yeah, no," but I don't remember actually being flicked down there to see
when
if we're in a
when I
cup.
used to play baseball, I remember that we would go around and like if there's like a new kid on the team, we'd get the back of the bat. We'd just be standing in front of him and use the back of the bat and hit him and make sure he had his cup on.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I mean, that's what we fucking do. We kids,
well, no, for
boys.
kids, well, no, but it's fine with that.
It's a little weird when the coach is touching your
Yeah,
cock,
that's what I
right?
mean,
I mean,
yeah.
we don't want that
That's so
happening.
weird. But I guess it's a
Jesus.
normal thing, apparently.
I guess so. I mean, what's your idea of normal?
True.
I mean, he grew up in fucking Western Pennsylvania too.
Hmm.
I mean, there's some fucking weird shit that goes on out there. I mean, you leave a metropolitan area of any city, you see shit that you can't even describe to someone who's never left.
It's true.
You know, I mean, we just went up to New Hampshire yesterday, and we'll be just leaving the city limits, the state limits of Massachusetts. I mean, there's a whole nother world up there.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
If you could go back in time and just tell your younger self, just tell yourself one thing, what would it be?
My youngest self, go back in time.
For one, you could tell him one thing, and then you're gone. You're automatically back here. But you can warn your past self one thing. What would it be? Or give advice or whatever. You could say one thing.
Mm.
I know what mine
The
was.
logical thing would say, don't go to college because you'd save yourself a lot of money.
Okay, that's smart. All right.
And
My own of mine.
the horned up me would be like, make sure you have bags with you. at
No,
all
no, but
times.
you right now can just tell you one thing. Seriously, what would it be?
Yeah,
College
either not go to college or carry bags at all time.
I'd go tell them, save up all your money, work hard,
And buy Google stock.
and in February 3rd, 2002, bet it all on the fucking New England Patriots.
Mm.
Nice. That's good. I like
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
I would say that's probably
That's
right.
good. That's good.
I would go
That's good.
back and give him a yes.
That would change.
Yeah.
I know, like I'm not gonna tell. You know,
But you can only pick
I got
one. So
daughters.
it's
I'm not
just,
gonna change
no, that's a
daughters.
bunch of things. You have to say bet on the Patriots in 2002. You can't tell them all those things. I said one thing.
oh,
Yeah.
So
bet big on the yeah, bet huge on the Patriots. February 2000.
he dies of a drug overdose 2 weeks
Like
later.
literally, literally go to everyone you know. Ask for $1. Ask everyone to borrow $1 there, you know, and
Yeah.
then put it all on the Patriots in 2002.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think for me, it might be
And
cut.
you know what? My fucking dumbass would do it in literally 2002 season, not that 2000.
You'd be like, wait, the Patriots aren't playing in 2002. It's the Tampa
No,
Bay
and
Bucks versus the Oakland Raiders.
as I would say, bet on the Patriots 2002. I'd be like, well, the 2002 season, all right, I'll bet it right before preseason.
You know what I would do? I'd get in an airplane.
So I'd fuck it up. Is basically what I'm saying. I fuck up everything. So I would fuck up a free that.
If I could tell my younger self, go back in time and just tell my younger self one thing, it would be cut your fucking hair, kid. No, I'm
I've never
serious.
seen that
I'm serious. My hair was like, I
You
had
have
hair
some-
down to my
Like, I'm
shoulders,
picturing
man.
it right now.
I was one of
I
those
bet you
grunge kids with
Nice.
the flannel shirts, Nirvana. Listen, like with like
Pack
the
of
long
smokes,
hair.
pack of
Yup.
smokes in the top
Yup.
pocket.
Well, but like I didn't smell like cigarettes that much, but like I did have the long hair down to my shoulders, greasy as fuck. right? I would be
I
like,
would
dude,
give- I
cut
would
your
give it
fucking hair.
Hot.
Luckily, a girl came along and said, you know, if you cut your hair, you'd be kind of good looking. And I was like,
give up my first grandchild's life to get a picture.
So
You're not
fun.
really getting my grandchild.
yeah. No, but luckily a girl came along and said, you know, it might be decent looking if you cut your hair. Of course, me being was like, oh my God, I might be good looking.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah,
cut my hair. And then I did cut my hair and did all that stuff. And I was kind of saved a little bit. But if that never happened, it could have happened sooner.
Trust me, if a girl came up to me and said, I look good looking wearing a Twinkie outfit,
I love how
At that age, yeah.
I'd probably wear a Twinkie outfit.
Right?
all the time.
It was about his hair. Mine was about betting on the Patriots.
Sue, what would you do if you had one thing to tell your future self what to do back in the
No,
day?
your former self.
Your former
You go
self.
back in time and tell your younger
You
self
can turn back
one thing.
time.
One piece of advice. It could be anything, but it's only one thing.
Here we go.
Your younger self.
I can only imagine what this is going to be. Probably about her days when she was working in Myrtle Beach, right, Eric? Oh.
What piece of advice would it be?
Don't fall for any Southern boys.
Oh. Eric was right, though. I thought he
Well,
was
that
gonna
ended up
say,
panning out, though, because you
don't
didn't.
marry a guy.
Yeah. Northern boys I like better than Southern boys.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, like stick to northern boys.
Why is
Yeah.
that?
There you go.
But growing up, we always are under the assumption that the Northern boys are the assholes.
We're not assholes. We just tell you how it is. We don't
No,
sugarcoat
but like
it.
when I met you and
Yeah.
you took me out, you were a gentleman.
Yeah. That's right, Eric.
But
Eric was there coaching me. He was in my ear the whole night. He's like, yeah.
North Korea, Susie!
Oh, God. Yikes.
And I do agree with you. Don't go to college.
yeah.
No. Kids, don't go to college. Don't waste your money. Unless you're getting a full scholarship, don't waste a dollar because you're literally going to be paying out of your ass.
Go
for the
to a
rest of your
trade
life.
school.
Unless you're doing something very specific.
Yeah,
No,
a neurosurgeon.
Nope.
A
Nope.
neurosurgeon?
I think you could be a surgeon and just
No,
I learn more working 10 years in the hospital than
Well,
and then
you
go to
could,
No,
college.
but I'm talking about a
But-
specific kind. A neurosurgeon. Those guys are
you know,
like
they don't remember shit. Talk to a doctor. Talk to
That's
a
a
doctor
doctor.
and ask the doctor, be hey, or a surgeon, be hey, listen, do you remember anything from college? And I bet 9 out of 10 times you're like, yeah, that fat blonde girl I banged on my
Yeah,
senior day. I
But
remember her.
unfortunately, they went. That's the thing, and it's so stupid that nowadays,
Oh,
like,
you just have to
still
go.
have it. Yeah,
That's the
that's the problem.
Yeah.
yeah, that is the problem.
It's not so much what you remember from college; it's the fact that you have to
That
go
you
in
were
order
there.
to. Yeah, that's the cliche right there.
Yeah, I know.
What are you
Right?
eating?
It's a Cinnabon. That thing's
that
already
great?
gone. Jesus, you just
Yeah.
pulled that out.
Cinnabon. I gotta tell you, if you guys haven't had a Cinnabon in like a long time, which I haven't,
Go to New Hampshire.
there's one left in the Mall of New Hampshire in Manchester, New Hampshire. You gotta go before that's
I'm
gone.
not talking the Pillsbury Dough ones. The
No, these are
cinnamon
like
ones.
these are delicious.
There's got to be.
Do you know they have 25? Like they're like 2,500 calories in each
Oh,
Cinnabon.
I'm sure
too.
they are, man.
I mean, they're not healthy.
No,
What
they're
any
horrible.
stretch of the imagination, but they're delicious. And I think I think if you don't like a Cinnabon, you're a communist. To be honest with you,
I'll go with that.
I don't agree. Don't trust a person who doesn't like a Cinnabon. Put that on a T-shirt.
Cinnabon locations. There's got to be one closer.
You think so?
Now I'm invested. You just whetted my appetite.
Yeah,
having
no,
one.
fine. Maybe there's one.
Location.
So I can gain 20 pounds.
There is one in Marlboro, Mass.
Okay, probably in the mall.
Really?
In Solomon Pond Mall,
Is
maybe.
there one- Oh wait. What the fuck is Auntie Anne's? This is Saugus. Mass?
No, Auntie Anne's is the
No,
pretzel
I want a
place, though.
Cinnabon, man.
Yeah, you want Cinnabon. Auntie Anne's not the
Cinnabon,
same.
Yeah, I think the one in Marlboro is the closest one.
But it's probably in the Solomon Pond Mall. I would imagine. They used to have them in the truck. I remember this. I remember the Square One Mall had one.
Yeah, I think the Burlington
The
Mall.
Burlington Mall. The Cambridge Side Galleria had
You
one.
reinvested me in Cinnabon. I really want.
Not wrong with their formula because they're delicious. The health
Dude,
freaks.
they have a Valentine's Day Cinnabon pack.
Oh God. I want to know what people took down the Cinnabon Corporation
Yeah, why? What's the hate?
because it's just so delicious. There's not. I know they're high in calorie and they're very unhealthy for you, but for those who took down the cinnamon people, should be ashamed of themselves.
You know what it is? The healthier lifestyle people did. That's probably what
I
put
guess
a
so.
dent in it.
I mean,
right?
listen, we're not the healthiest people in the world, but we're not going to die anytime soon.
It's true.
Although
Hopefully.
Mr. Diabetes over here,
Diabetes. You gotta say it like Walter Brimley. Some diabetes. Diabetes.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's
Wow.
diabetes.
Nah, but Like, don't.
All right, I gotta go. Raw's on. Bye.
No, he's diabetes.
Underscore Eric Powell's Twitter. Bye.
I'm
Bye.
Walter Brimley.
He's gonna
I
wa-
have diabetes.
Gonna watch Raw.
Diabetes. He's got diabetes.
I bet you $10 it's diabetes.
I'm poor. I can't waste you that much.
Diabetes. Diabetes. We got that diabetes. When's the name? Winthrop Grove Brisbane?
I just had it. Walter Brimley,
Mm,
the guy from old man from Cocoon.
that's right. Wasn't he the old man in Jurassic Park?
British. No,
Is that him?
no, that's
No, that's not him. Yeah.
No, it's I forget his. Oh man, I should know his name. I don't know.
Do you hear a high pitched noise? Or is that just me?
I think it's in your headphones.
Yeah, I think it's in the headphones, like a cell phone or something like that. I think we're losing our internet connection. What's going on here? I don't know. Okay, so we're about where are we at? 56 minutes.
We're running out.
We're about right
We're
there.
running out of steam. We
Yeah,
want to eat.
we're starving.
We want to eat now. I can smell that.
Smell good actually.
Does smell good.
What are you plugging?
Check out the Whirlwind Potato on YouTube for movies and entertainment news.
Okay, there we go.
That's all I got.
And check us out on YouTube as well. The Wicked Explorers. I cannot promise anyone how long we're going to be on Facebook anymore. Right now, it looks like we're only able to post pictures. Shortly, we're going on a little rant here on you guys. I was told today by an email from Facebook that I was in Facebook jail essentially for my Facebook on my pages that I run. All the pages, including this page, the Packy, the Wicked Explorers, and my personal page, the Arty84 page, because I've shared too much non-Facebook content in a period of time, which made them red flag me.
Reddit does stuff like that too.
Yes.
You
So I'm using a social networking device to share my other social networking, and they frowned upon that. I could share all the Instagram shit I want all I want. You know why? Because Facebook and Instagram are the same company.
Like,
Facebook owns Instagram. But God forbid I put a Google company on Facebook, such as YouTube, to share a video to get all uppity about this. So
it's like you're spinning out right now, actually. On the
yeah,
monitor.
everything's just spinning. They're starting to shut us down. So if you're a fear of the Wicked Explorers, I cannot guarantee how long we're going to be on Facebook for. But I can guarantee if you go to just go to YouTube and subscribe, and you can get all the videos we want, because we got 2 videos a week. So there you go. And then the Whirlwind Potatoes there, so fuck with them too, because they're fun to watch.
Thank you.
If you like movies,
entertainment talk, all that shit.
After the show, I'll talk to you about the last blockbuster that's left on the planet.
Oh, I know.
In Oregon.
Yeah. Is it Oregon? I forget.
Yeah.
I knew it was somewhere.
I just watched a documentary on it.
Yeah.
So
independently, it's an independent one. Alaska had a bunch of them for a while.
They did, and then Australia had one, and this place in Oregon had one. And then the Australian one shut down. So it's the only one on the planet, and it's live and well and flourishing. So maybe we'll talk about that later. But Whirlwind Report, Whirlwind Potato. If you like it, they do a blockbuster thing on there.
I do.
It's very good. See you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.
Oh, that smells so good.
All right, so we are off of that. We are off that.
Oh, that's cool as hell.